What's going on, guys? This is Chris Durham with LPT Realty coming at you with a Palm Beach market update. And so, what I want to go ahead and do, guys, I want to jump right into the market has been shifting, and I want to give you real numbers. And these numbers are based from August of last month. As I've always told you, the market updates usually come on the 22nd of the month, and it reflects the prior month before. So we won't get September's numbers until October 22nd. So I want to jump to the numbers that I have right now for you, that way you can understand. So the market has been shifting. Why? Two big reasons, right? Mortgage rates have increased and inflation, right? So buyers' buying power have decreased significantly. We're talking about almost a 50% or 100% increase in the interest rate, right? It has completely doubled from 2.5, 3%. Now we're looking in the mid sixes for a lot of people, which has changed the dynamic of what people can afford and what they're willing to pay for at the end of the day. So people's monthly expenditures, what they were looking at, 500,000 on home, realistically they might be looking at 350 to $400,000 because of this increase in the mortgage rates. So it's put a lot of people into a different housing bracket. Number two, obviously, I said, is the inflation. Things are costing more. People uncertain about the economy. But there's some good news, especially if you're a seller and if you're a buyer. They're both kind of good for you. They're still in the seller's market, right? We have about a 2.7 month supply compared to 1.4 months prior, and I'll go ahead and get into that. And then we also, for buyers, you're going to have a lot more inventory to choose from, which is really good. So, like I said, we're still in Palm Beach market, one of the hottest markets, and things are still selling fairly quickly. Let's not look at what happened the last 2 years. Let's look at the whole expansion of real estate and how the history of the market. We are still in a seller's market. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. So in August, active inventory rose by 63.1%. So just under about 4,000 homes active in the month of August. Comparing that to last year, we just had under 2,400. So you can see there's been a significant increase in active inventory. With that increase in active inventory, the supply has increased, right? We went from 1.4 to 2.7 months of supply. Like I said, the supply is the amount of time it would take for all the homes that are active to probably sell. And so the lower the supply, the higher the demand, usually the stronger the seller's market is. And so that's that. And all these numbers I'm talking about are single family homes. I will get into townhouses and condos momentarily. And now, what are the median days on the market? The median days right now for a single family house is about 18 days, right? Compared to 11 days 1 year prior. So you can see that we're not in a bad market. Things have definitely shifted, but homes are still selling, and that they're selling, for what they were selling before. You can see the original list price and what it actually sold for. It was at 100% in 2021. I want to say we're at 90. I'm close to 96%, 97%. Basically selling at the list price. That means, well, the homes that are selling, you could expect your house to sell for about 97% of what you listed it for. So easy math. It was $100,000 house. 97%. You're selling it for $97,000. Makes sense? I hope so. And so we're not seeing that crazy market. But also important to note is that the median price of homes did rise significantly from last year. So I know a lot of people, oh, it was too late. It was too late to sell it. You are still sitting on a big nest egg of equity, and I think that's super important for you to know. So last year the median sale price was 480. Right now it's 565, which is a huge difference. So if you bought your house, prior to this, or even at the beginning of this market boom, not only did you probably buy it at a great price, you probably had great interest rates, and now you're sitting on a big nest egg of equity. Even if maybe it isn't rising as fast as it was before, you got to take a look at the positives. Next thing, let's talk a little bit about townhouses. So townhouses, what is the median sale price? Well, median sale price has increased by 25% as well, from 232 to 291. And what's awesome about this from last year to this year, the sales price, it's selling about 97.1% of the list price, kind of the same example I just told you for single family homes. Now, what is the median days to sell, or to get under contract? It is 17 days. So 17 days. So guys, these are both numbers are still under 1 month for the most part. Now you're going to see have some outliers that are going to be sitting for a little bit longer. That's a reality. If I'm in the field, I've been seeing that. But overall, these homes are selling fairly quickly. And then we had an increase in inventory. by 28.3%. So we went from about 2,200 active listings to about 20, just under 2,800 active listings here in for townhouses and condos. Now, months of supply went from 1.5 in last year to 2.1 months of supply this year. So you can see that the market is shifting. It is going to be going more balanced, but we're not in a position where if you are thinking about listing a house, you should be able to sell your house if you list it right and you have a realtor who's going to market it correctly for you. Also, if you're looking to buy houses, this is a good thing, right? There's now more houses to buy, so you're gonna have a lot more options. Granted, yes, it might be a little bit more, a little bit harder to apply for a loan, or maybe what you were looking for last year you can't really afford this year. But there's always houses out there, and you might have to just expand your radius and kind of what you're looking for, but there's going to be more options and less competition for you. So this is my monthly market update, guys. This is Chris Durham with LPT, and I'm out.